Hello students, Sairam. In our today's class, we shall continue with the fourth chapter, working with tables. We shall learn about lookup wizard in MS Access, which creates a lookup column, displays a list of values we can choose from when we enter data into a table. Students, let us first understand what is wizard. Wizard refers to a program which provides step-by-step guidance for doing some lengthy activity. The Microsoft Access Lookup Wizard is a very useful feature. It appears as one of the field data types and is used for fields which have a restricted list of possible values. Students, now let us understand value list in lookup wizard. Lookup columns allows us to select the values from another table or from the list of values. For example, students of class 8 are given an option to opt for any one subject as second language, which could be either Hindi or Sanskrit. For this, we will create a subject table in the database that lists the subjects and then use this list in that student table to select the subject of the students. Lookup columns will create a relationship between these two tables. Access has a wizard option to help us to create lookup columns. Now students, let us have a practical understanding of how to create lookup list. In order to create a table, we will at first click on Create tab and select Table from the ribbon. We will change the name of the table from Table 1 to Subject. We will click on OK to save the changes. Now the table will open in Design View. Here we have to enter field name as Subject ID and select data type as number. And enter the second field name as subject name and select the data type as text. Close the table. Click on S to save the table. Double click on subject table and enter the records. Subject ID 1, subject name Hindi, and the second record is subject ID 2 and the subject name is Sanskrit. Once we have entered the records, we have to close the table. Now students, we have created a table named subject. Open the students table in datasheet view. Now click on Datasheet tab. Click the lookup column buttons in the fields and columns group. The lookup wizard window appears. In this window, lookup wizard prompts you to choose the lookup column. Make sure the radio button next to I want the lookup column to look up the values in a table or query is selected. Now click on next button to move to the next screen. The next screen is displayed, which asks us to select the name of the table that provides the lookup values. Select subject table and click next to move to the next screen. All the fields in the selected table are displayed in the available fields box. Click on the single arrow button to select a single field from the available field box and transfer it in the selected field box. Click on Next button to move to the next screen of the lookup wizard. On the next screen, the lookup wizard will ask you to sort the records up to 4 fields, either in ascending or descending order in the column. Now in the next screen, the width of the lookup column is to be specified. The width of any column can be adjusted by dragging it from the edge of the field. Click on Next button. Lookup wizard will ask you to specify the field name for the lookup column you have selected. Change the name to subject. Click on Finish button. The lookup column will be displayed in the students table. We can select the subject according to the students. With this, we come to the end of chapter 4. Children, before we conclude today's class, we will do one of the lab activities given at the end of chapter number 3 in your textbook. Now you can see the activity question displayed on the screen. We shall work it out practically now. We will create a blank database with file name as student. Now click on Create. Then let us now create a table named Student List. Click on OK. Open the table in Design View to enter field name and data type. The first field name is roll number. The data type is number. The second field name is name. The data type is text. The third field name is class. The data type is number. The fourth field name is section. The data type is text. And the last field name is marks. And the data type is number. Once the field name and data types are done, close the table. Click S to save the table. Once again click on the table to set the primary key for the table. Open the table in Design View. The primary key is set to roll number. Once the primary key is set, start entering records in datasheet view. So to insert one more field before marks field, we need to go to design view first. Select the marks field, click on insert row. Start typing grade as field name and select the data type as text. Now close the table. Click on S to save the table. Now the field name grade is inserted before marks field. Start entering the data to the existing records. To delete the last two records, select the last record, right click and delete record. It will give an option to delete the record permanently. Click on S. Save the table and close the database. I hope students, you all have understood whatever we have learned today. Thank you.